Doggies, I got two red hot trades today from a really hot day we had on the Grok Day trading chat room this morning. This is Mark the Meerkat from Grok Trade. Let's take a look at these. Fasten your seatbelt because here we go. First was on DDD. That's right, here we are, DD at opening. It was up about 15%, and then it opened up and it popped up here up another 5%. It was up about 22%. Starting to do a bull pullback here. So I set a trade just above this $35 and this R2 pivot line, and if it breaks that, I wanted to be long, so I did that. Set, ready to go. Let's see what happened next, and boom, it popped up here. Look at that. I'm in at 35.10, but then look, immediately it went up and then it pulled right back. I was pulling my stop up and I'm out, just like that, for plus 0.3%. That was a quick trade, but that wasn't the two big red hot trades I want to show you. Here we go. Are you ready? I'm still in DDD here now. It's starting to do another bull pullback here. And now it's ready to do this pullback. So if it breaks out above this 35 even, and as well as if it breaks out up there, so I set a trade up here, ready to go. It popped up, just missed me here, and then in the next candle I did get in here and it pulled back, and I'm in at $35.48. Now exactly 1% behind. I have a 1% attached stop. It was activated, so let's pull that up here to that area at 35. Around here, just around 35.12. There we go. And then it went up here and it pulled back, and look at that, it tagged the 20 moving average. My stop was just below it. Cool, kind of bouncing around here. Okay, let's take our time now. Let's take a deep breath, and now it's starting to roll up here. Boom, it's above the, well, you know what was the resistance? Was 36 even dollar, and then we're going to bring our trade up here to break even now that it broke the $36 with nice volume. Here we go. Nice. It's just climbing up here nicely. It's now up about 30% on the day. We're up here above 37 even dollar now, and working its way up here, and now it's getting up here reaching to $48. This was one of the lines I had drawn in here from when I was doing the trade, and it was sitting here just resting under $38. So I said, you know what, it's been there a long time. It's been here, what, 4 minutes. It's been resting there. These are 1 minute candles, by the way. And so I went ahead and I took out half at 37.72 for 6.3% on the first half. Whoo doggies, I love it when that happens. Now I've been playing my stop along this 20 moving average all along, so I'm going to keep it just below that 20 moving average now that I made a little bit of change on it there. And actually it was a little bit higher right there, and then what happened was in the next few minutes it stayed up there. Bam, look at that, drop below the 20 moving average and stop me out at 37.36 for 5.3% on the second half. So let's take a quick look at this trade here. Did a bull pullback here. I got in, and then it just kind of high based here for a while under the 36, went up here, based under the 37, broke out, was basing under the 38, took out half, and then immediately dropped back below the 20 for a total trade of 5.8% in 50 minutes. So that was 5% in 50 minutes. Let's take a look at my next trade. Let me get it set up. All right, before we get on that second red hot trade here, if you want to join us in the Grok Day Trading Chat Room, you can. 7 calendar days of risk-free. Just go to groktrade.com, groktrade.com. Go right up here to where it says Day Trading Chat Room. There you go. And we can pop down here. You can see what my last year's results were. And we start at 9 o'clock each morning to sort through the over 8,200 stocks and ETFs, narrowing it down to a list we want to trade, and then we trade until about 11:30. This is Eastern time, so if you can be in front of the market Eastern time between 9 and say 11:30ish, then you can feel free to join us. Now wait till the end of this video and just see what kind of results we got for today. Today was an extraordinary day. Red hot trading, right? All right, so just take a look at this next trade. This next trade was on FULC. FULC here, it was moving huge. I mean, look at here, right after opening, it popped up here. In 1 minute, it popped up, well, in 2 minutes, it popped up over 10%, got halted there. Did a bull pullback, and we're starting to do another bull pullback, and now it's in a bull flag. So now these, instead of getting these huge candles here, we're getting smaller candles. So I said, okay, we're going to give it a try. So I set a trade just above the $15 mark, and for our mentoring students, they know why I set it there as well, just above that minor trend line there and the even $15. Set the trade, let the market come to me. Here we go, and so much, and kaboom, and then kaboom. Now look at this, it popped up here just above the 15. I got in here at $15.07, and then my 1% attached stop was just behind it here. And then look at that. The very next minute, kaboom, and look at the volume that came in. After I got in, it broke the 15. I got in, and then it took off like a rocket here. So I immediately put my stop in the money here, about halfway from this really big candle here. And then it popped up here, right to the 1650. So it broke out here, and it was just stalled up here. But look at this huge volume down there. When it does that, it has a big wick up there. That could be capitulation. So I went in and I took out half of that order there at 1636 for 8.6% in just 3 minutes. And then I went ahead and I set my trade just below this even dollar amount right here, and see if it was going to snap back. I wanted to get out, and sure enough, it snapped back right there. Bam. Got me out. He did use a 16 to support for a little while, then dropped down here, and on the second half I was at 1593 for 5.7% on the second half. So let's take a look at this total trade real quickly. Bull flag popped up out of the above the 15 even dollar minor trend line. Then kaboom. Now again, I was in it for about a minute, 30 seconds to a minute, and then it took off. I had no idea it was going to do that. And then as it pulled back and it broke that even $16 to coming back down, for this total trade was for 7.1% in 7 minutes. Hoo-ah! Let's see, the first trade was 5% in 50 minutes. This was 7% in 7 minutes. Love it when that happens. This is what we call an Whoo Doggy Day, and it was an extraordinary day of trading. I was in the zone today, a far cry from yesterday's trading, and I'll show you the difference here. So what kind of results did we get today in the Grok day trading chat room? Well, here you go. This was for today's results. Look at this. Only did 7 trades, and I just showed you trade number 3 here on DDD. Well, I showed you trade 2 and then trade 3 right after it. And at the end of the day, we did the trade number 7. But look at this. We also had a 6.6% trade on ZEV. So wow, it was an extraordinary day. I only had one break-even trade. Was my only expense trade of the day. I do count my break-even trades as expense trades. So look at these statistics here for the day. Look at this, 6 out of 7 for 85.7% success rate. Our target is 60. That is outstanding. Again, that was just having one expense trade, break even in this case, that had 0 errors. I followed my trading rules exactly, going in, managing, and going out. Now yesterday I did that too. I'll compare that to you in just a moment. And then the actual reward risk ratio, I can't even show you because I was break even. So you can't divide the average income trade by 0. So yeah, that was very incredible today. So it's off the charts on that one. Then our net for the day, again, a 5% target, a 10% stretch. We were at 24.77. That is, we have a weekly target at 25. So here we are. This is for Tuesday the 10th when we made these trades. I'm recording this tonight on Tuesday night. But look at this. We are already above 25%. Again, 5% per day is our target. That means we're already at 25% after just 2 days of trading. But who knows? But look at what yesterday was. We were only at 1.2% yesterday, and it was 5 out of 11 trades, trading the same rules, some of the same stocks, but some very different ones as well. And look at very different outcome there. But again, over time, you need to follow your trading rules. So now we're at 61% for the week on our success rate, 25% net, and 6.3 of actual reward risk ratio, which is very outstanding. So this is Mark the Meerkat here. Let's go back up here. If you don't know the risk in your trade, don't trade. That's how people wipe their accounts out. So this is Mark the Meerkat. Come join us, and until then, trade well, and may your winners run.